and welcome to this week's Wax Pack Dad. Woo! Hey, this week before we get into football, and I'm posting the 1988 Topps football rip till Thursday, even though it's already done. I got to do some minor revisions on it because of the whole predicting the Packers record. Micah Parsons just got traded the day I shot the video, so I've got to kind of do some editing magic, etc. I thought we would go back and rip some baseball 1985 Rack Pack 42 freaking cards, all covered in cellophane, all good stuff. I'd like to get my first Mark McGwire USA card, Kirby Puckett, or Oral Hershiser. Of course, already picked up some Doc Goodens, Eric Davis, and Roger Clemens, but would not mind doubles. So let's get at it. Woo! So for my Brewer lineup in the back, to continue to give them good luck, I've got, in the wrestling world, would be referred to as enhancement talent. Some of the B team of the Brewer squad, though George Bamberger was a decent manager. That channel mascot, Mark Brohard. At KB Toys, Ernie Riles, and a Bob McClure. Not to be confused with the Simpsons' Troy McClure. So in these cells, we have got Scott Thompson. And on the back, we have got Denny Martinez. I can't even read it. Brewer legend and Perm legend. Going with the Soul Glow there. Pete Vukovich, 1982 Cy Young Award winner. And on the back, once again, I am having trouble reading it. So, and reliever, and chewing tobacco aficionado, Dan Quisenberry. Let's start with the quiz. Got a long-time vet in the back, I can tell that, Jerry Koosman. He had been on the White Sox then, but the rookie, I believe he played on the Mets with Mr. Nolan Ryan. So kind of cool. A lot going on there. Let's see if we can get some light on the subject there. Mr. Quisenberry, All-Star. Brett Saberhagen. I believe that is a rookie card of Brett Saberhagen. Darn good pitcher. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, Jeff Russell. For some reason, I was thinking that was the start of an Eric Davis. No. But it was the start of a Jeff Russell. Odell Jones. And we got number 1 draft picks. And I believe Darryl Strawberry is one of those too, so you can get a draft pick of Darryl Strawberry, but Bill Ullman of the Padres. We got Mark Clear, Jim Gott, and we got some gum coming up. Hopefully not ruining a good time. Let's just Joe Nolan. And not too bad anyway. Ed Romero. Choking up there. Shortstop, second base, and outfielder. That is the definition of utility, my friends. Dave LaPointe. Spike Owen. Great name, great utility infielder with the Tridents. Brewers, Deion James. A lot of Brewers. Blue Jays. The double consonant, the Lloyd Mosby. And Mr. Jerry Koosman. Okay, so we got a Saberhagen rookie. Kind of cool. It'd be a lot cooler if it was a Mark McGwire USA card, but, you know, whatever. It'd be cooler if you did. Alright, alright, alright. Party at the Moon Tower, Mr. Pete Vukovich. Hey, look at this. Bob McClure next to Bob McClure. And we have our first Hall of Famer, Lee Smith with the Cubs. put him up there. I don't know what's going on in the background there with Randy Lurch. It's like kind of like radiated in the background, like when they used to show like a nuclear bomb going off and like the, what was left of it. What was it, The Day After Tomorrow? Everyone was scared coming after school watching that after school special. Tom Niedenfuhrer. Well, I need a little Hershiser. Dennis Rasmussen. Carlos Diaz. And who, pray tell, will be ruined? Dwayne Kipper. So far, no damage. Jerry Mumphrey. No damage, but no good cards. Rick Leach. Ricky Horton, here's a who. Von Hayes. Bill Kruger. And Broderick Perkins. This pack has been a royal dud. Royal dud. It's got the traditional makings of a dud. Because, when the reliever comes in, usually it's Lee Smith, Raleigh Fingers, or Bruce Sutter. Goose Gossage, another one. They come in, try to save the rip. But I still have, what is this? 14 cards? Scott Thompson? Come on, buddy. Jack Morris. All right. Begrudgingly put him up there. Mike Jones. Dave Schmidt. Mike Stanton. That's an awful picture there. Ha! Yep. There's Bruce Sutter. Hair flared out like Little Debbie. Oof. This is not going to be good. But we got a USA card. We got like a 1 in 10 chance. That would make my week. Does Bruce Sutter lead into something more special? Or is it going to be Oddibe McDowell or Pete Incaviglia? Or Sid Atkins. What a competitor. David Green. Steve Carlton. All right. It's always a good hit there. Sorry, Bruce Sutter. Tom Pachorak. Larry Parrish. Hall of Famer Tony Perez. Dan Gladden. And Buck Martinez. So, Bruce Sutter, Steve Carlton, Brett Saberhagen rookie, I think. Jack Morris, Tony Perez, Lee Smith. So, you get what you, like I told my kids when they were little, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And that, I gotta tell you, it never failed to work. Anyways, I'm excited about the football season. Excited about baseball coming to close and getting into playoff season too. So just thank you guys for sticking with it. And as always, stay safe and God bless.